I'm back at Greiner Auto Body in Washington, Iowa, and you can see the General Lee is underneath a tarp here, and over here is the hood. We'll tell you more about that in a little bit. This episode is brought to you by Greiner Auto Body of Washington, Iowa, using state-of-the-art techniques and decades of experience to get your car back on the road after an accident. Car Doctor of Washington, Iowa. No matter who Frankensteined it, they can fix it clean and customize it. McDonald Boneyard of Keota, Iowa, for all of your farm equipment and auto recycling needs. Hinshaw Trailer Sales of Richland, Iowa. You need a trailer? They've got your trailer, and they fix what they sell and don't in their full-time repair shop. Girling Repair of Winfield, Iowa. If your mower is dead, call Fred, your Husqvarna, Aaron's, and Gravely dealer. B&B Propane and the family of Jet Stops present Southeast Iowa Today. I'm John Bain, author of Christie's Journey, The Beat Goes On, and your host. On this episode, we're going to show Jeremy Greiner in action with the paint gun. So this is the inside of my General Lee's hood, and you notice it's still the vitamin C orange here, and on the end of it is covered in purple tape. Well, this is being prepared to be painted, the new Hemi Orange, and what's underneath right here are two very important autographs, one from Ben Cooter Jones and the other from James Best, who played Sheriff Roscoe. So once this is painted, in the background of their signatures will still be this orange, but the rest of this will be that orange right there, the Hemi Orange. Jeremy, so it looks like you start here in this video that we're showing the audience right now on the left side of the car.
Yeah, we already did the roof and the sail panels up and over and around the front. And this is just us painting the side, left rear quarter.
And you were in the last episode, you talked about how it goes on kind of thin, and how many layers did you end up putting on?
We ended up taking 4 to get coverage. So this is the first of 4 layers of base coat.
Very good. Okay, we'll go on to the next one after this. So now we're at the back of the car. What all do we got going on here?
Just painting the underneath the rear bumper area, the taillight area, which we're going to end up eventually blacking out that taillight area anyways. But we had to get a coat on it to make sure everything's covered the same in that, and then we'll sand that later and put the blackout in there. Okay,
all right. Man, I'll tell you, I just, every time we're here in person today looking at the car, but I mean, even watching the videos right now, it's just exciting as heck for me.
Yeah, and you missed me standing in the trunk to paint the inside of the...
Okay, so you got out of the trunk. You're on the right rear.
Yeah, now we're just doing the right rear. I like to start from the bottom to the top if I can. It just seems to get less dirt and get better way to follow my paint line. But yeah, we're just working our way across the right quarter now, trying to do, about 70% overlap on our paint. Just get as much coverage as we can on that first coat.
And you were doing this, the week of April 15th is my guess?
Yeah.
Because I was up in headed to Canada on the 16th, and when I get back, you got this thing painted.
Yeah, that was the week that I shot it, and then like I said, I did the base coat, the sealer, and the base coat all in one day, and then I came back the next day, de-nibbed the base coat, got any little dirt or any little imperfections out, put down another layer of base coat, and then clear coated on top of that.
Well, it looks awesome, and I got to thank Jacob Anderson for all of his videography work. He went above and... What Roland is saying is if you like this podcast, remember to like, follow. Okay, now we're up front.
Yep, now we're just doing the door jams and getting that area done. The door jams, the rockers, over the front where the post where the door connects, just getting everything coated.
Now, for those guys that try and do this stuff at home, how hard is it to get all that plastic covered up so you're not spraying in the interior?
It takes time. It takes time. It takes some, practice to make sure you get it back correctly so the tape doesn't peel off when you're doing it. Because you're taking a paint gun and you're spraying at it with about 20 some pounds to 30 pounds of pressure, depending on what coating you're putting on.
Right.
To spray.
Pretty exciting times here at Greiner Auto Body. I am really excited to get that thing right there back on the road. And I want to thank you for watching, and thanks to my sponsors, Greiner Auto Body, Car Doctor, McDonald Boneyard, Hinshaw Trailer Sales, Girling Repair, B&B Propane, and the family of Jet Stops. I'm your host, John Bain. Stay friendly, Southeast Iowa.